to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heavy slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Oh, dice and woes of life, love deprived, look at her vibe. What's his name is life, no addiction, paradise. Oh, that shit lovely is moments reflected. Often mirrors a pit, quit, ready for its ear. Craving that radiant grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, in paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Wow, bro.
I can't hear you.
Kind of loud. You can hear me.
I can't hear
Listen,
you.
You can hear me right here.
I know, but I like to hear you in my headphones.
Oh, my God, Nathan. Oh, my God, dude. See what I deal with, people? I come here at YNB, and this is what I have to deal with. I try to come in and try to be a good little person that I always am.
No, you don't.
I try to make everyone happy, try to make sure that I'm not causing any issues. That's what I do.
Anybody who really knows you knows that's not the truth.
That's the truth. Everybody knows me.
The truth is what you can see.
Well, then they can see how nice and innocent I am.
Yeah, right.
That's what they can see.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
That's what they can see. Hello, everybody. Well, like I said, welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. And, of course, we are here at YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. We're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. And they are a proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Can't help but see these guys. Or you can go into their 5 locations. The main bank at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma.
Right now, it's probably more like 112 because of all that stuff out there.
Well, we're going to talk. Well, you want to go through this first?
Yeah, go ahead. No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Okay. I like to interrupt,
Yeah, executive producer. Anyway,
executive producer.
Yeah, YNB East, which is off the Parkway in 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40 in Yukon, 200 steps from
203.
Well, Drew says from the Waffle House.
Well, Drew, you can say what you want about that.
Yes, exactly. Those of you who know Drew Henthorne, y'all know who we're talking Drew, y'all know who we're talking about. And then, of course, YNB Peoples, located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. So, of course, I'm joined by my guy, Nathan Taylor, here at YNB. How you been, man?
I'm good. I was going to tell you also throw some shout out to last weekend. I was on a lender panel at the Urban Small Business Expo.
Yes, I need to go by that. Don't I need to go there?
It was really kind of cool, man. It was for the Urban League Small Business Expo last weekend at the Spring Lake campus of the Metro Tech. Yeah.
By the way, I passed by there and I forgot. See, Spring Lake, most people don't know, used to be an amusement park.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Big Dipper was right there where the one back street is, where you go into the back right up there off Martin Luther King.
And it curves in.
Yeah, that was where the roller coaster was.
Nice.
The Big Dipper.
Nice.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I went up there and spoke at. It was a class on how to get access to capital for small businesses.
Yes.
So
now, is that part of you guys' outreach as?
Not really. It is, but it's kind of up to individuals what they want to do. I have a customer who it was put on by NEOKCR, which is Northeastern Oklahoma City Renaissance. It's that CDF I was telling you about a couple months ago.
Yes.
It was put on by them. One of the guys on that asked me to speak there, and there was also, I met this lady. Her name is, I don't want to butcher this, Mariana Adams. She and you know who J.D. Baker is? He served under Mayor Holt. He's one of the guys that's on that too. Okay, all right. Well, I'm just asking.
Now, are you a Mayor Holt fan or not?
I mean, I thought he did some pretty good stuff.
I thought he's done pretty good.
I mean, I thought he's done. Yeah, I agree.
I know a lot of people don't like him, and I was like, well, I mean, he's been nice to me. I like him as a person.
Yeah.
He's done okay.
He's done pretty good.
I mean, I'm not unhappy.
No. I mean, the bond issue was the big thing, right? I mean, getting that thing passed with the Thunder.
Yes.
He made a good push for that. But anyway, we spoke basically on small business owners on how to get capital for starting certain businesses and things like that, and it was fun, man. I had a great time. Mariana Adams is one of the chairs of MetaFund, which MetaFund is another CDFI in Oklahoma City. Which
Tell them what a CDI is.
So a CDFI is a community developmental financial institution. It's kind of like a bank, but not FDIC regulated. Right. What they do basically is they focus on low to moderate income tracts like downtown, and women-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses, and they try to get them funding or certain kind of loans that they normally wouldn't qualify for to get their business up and running. Yeah, and they have special programs that they take them through. Like a 12-week course. I think it's a 10 or 12-week course on how to run your business. Like the admin functions, the accounting part of it, things like that. So, and I'm actually going out to have lunch with her next week. We're going to try to set up, a little partnership between us and the bank. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, the fact that's what I love about it, even though y'all are YNB and it's supposed to be for UConn, the fact of what you guys do, in the minority community.
Absolutely.
Especially, sponsoring us to go out and support businesses is great. But I just appreciate the fact that you guys are trying, and because there's banks over there who, they do nothing.
No. Well, and my biggest thing for them too is, I mean, it's one thing for me to go into their communities and tell them what they need.
Yes.
That's not the way you do it.
No.
You ask the community what they need, and then you cater to them, not the other way around.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the biggest thing that we're trying to work through. So.
And that's what I love about what you guys are doing here at YNB. So, but anyway, guys, I want to apologize for everybody for me being a little bit late. But the commander and I had to talk to Coach Lutz today, the new basketball coach at Oklahoma State. And he called me back right before 2 o'clock. And Nathan and I had just set up everything, and he called me. So I had to go upstairs. See, behind us right there, you see where the clock is, where the commander's office is right there above that. Is where
he overlooks everything.
He overlooks everything. He's supposed to.
Well, I mean, yeah. When he calls, you come, man.
Yeah,
you don't. Yeah, you do what he wants. Yeah, 100%. For sure.
So anyway, he and I had a lot of conversation, and we're going to go up there. And in fact, they have an open scrimmage the 26th of October, which is a Saturday.
Nice.
And OSU football is actually going to be at Baylor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
So it's going to be there. So I think Randy may go to Baylor because his daughter-in-law, she went to Baylor.
Yeah, that's right.
They may go down to Baylor, but since she's not there, I don't know if that's something. But I know for you guys who want to come up to do that, they are having a closed scrimmage against Wichita State, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if it's closed to the public or closed to us or whatever. So. But anyway, looking forward to meeting him. There's some great things we've got going on in Stillwater. He's added 10 new recruits to the program, and he was telling us they just added a big guy from Serbia.
Oh,
so
nice.
Excited about that.
That's
so
cool.
We're excited that what he's doing there at Oklahoma State to make our program better. So I'm excited about meeting him and getting that done. So it's
I think this whole conference year is going to be really kind of neat.
Yeah. I mean, it's strong. I mean,
Big 12's strong. Yeah. The SEC obviously is always strong, but I mean, the Big 12 is going to be strong too.
Well, the commander, he was telling me that he believes that we're going to add 2 more teams. That's in the next couple of years.
Well, is there Arizona State? That's next year.
Clemson and Florida State.
Oh.
Because eventually what's going to be is going to be 3 conferences. There's going to be the SEC, the Big 10, and the Big 12.
Yeah. It's going to be like the Big 24, though.
The ACC is going away.
Yeah.
So do you want to go to the SEC?
No.
If you're them, or do you want to come to the Big 12 and strengthen that? And the Big 10 is already strong as they're going to get. So to me, for the Big 12 to be on the same level as, and the commander and I both talked about this, to be on the same level as the SEC and the Big 10, you need to have a Florida State.
You got to have some national, some historical powers.
Yes, you got to have something.
Some blue bloods.
Now that you lost Texas and OU.
Yeah.
You got to have something else to put in there to make it a three conference. Because if you don't, I mean, the Big 12 is going to be kind of like what the Pac-12 was.
Well, and regardless of who you have now and how good they are, you don't have any of that historical blue blood stuff. Because I mean, Utah's a really good team right now, but I mean, they're not a blue blood.
History.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Not like Florida State and Clemson.
No, that's what I'm saying. So they would add that would replace Texas, and that'd give us 18 teams. Which to me,
it's crazy.
Well, but I mean that makes sense. You have three super conferences, and that way that 4th pick, and when we talk about that as far as the having that fourth seed, that gets a bypass. So you'd have the Big Ten, the SEC, and the Big 12, and then that fourth conference, that fourth would be the highest seed of all the conferences, would be that fourth highest seed. So whoever's the number 4 seed would be in there. So probably the SEC and Big Ten will probably have two teams.
At least 3 or 4 teams.
Well, no, in the top 4.
In the top 4,
yes. So they'd have one of those would probably have 2, and maybe even the Big 12 might slide in there with 2 in the top 12. So, but anyway, basketball-wise, I think it would take it to another level. With Coach Lutz and what he's doing for the program, I'm excited that we have the opportunity to do that, and I'm pumped up to see what's going to happen to him. So we're going to go up there. We're going to try to see him Saturday, but he's got the recruits coming in. I just don't know if we're going to be able to make that happen on Saturday. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm excited about Coach Lutz and what they're doing at the program. And it's so funny. Do you know, I still have not seen the locker room.
Really? You hadn't seen the new?
I have not seen the new locker room.
Well, I have a feeling you're about to see it.
Yeah, I'm about. He goes, what? And I asked the commander if he's seen it. He goes, yes.
Really?
That's what I said.
Well, that's just the polar Randy right there, man.
I'm like, how have you seen it? I haven't. I mean, how does that work exactly?
Well, it's funny too. Like I go around other banks, talk to their executives sometimes, and everybody, doesn't matter what bank it is. How's Randy doing over there? Everybody that I talk to in the banking industry knows who Randy Wright is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's been around a minute, and he's a good dude. And the one thing about Randy is, I've known him. I mean, I'm prejudiced.
Sure, yeah.
No, seriously.
College roommate, yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah, for sure.
And he has the most uncanny ability. Like, I've been with him, I never forget this.
40 years?
But we were at this one particular place having a cocktail.
Is this the sweet tea incident?
No, it's different.
Okay, all right.
Now, his mom, that was his mom.
Okay.
That was Kay with her great self. Anyway, and these 2 guys came in who were presidents of 2 very, very large banks in Oklahoma City. And so Randy and I are sitting there, and we're about 4 or 5 crowns and vodkas.
You don't drink, do you?
Well, no, this was back in the day. And so we're feeling really good. And they came in there, and they were like, how the hell did you do da-da-da-da-da-da? And he's looking at them like, well, I'm sorry, you guys don't know how to read things the way I read them, but that's your bad. And I just looked at him.
That's totally
These
Randy
guys are older
comment.
than them. And I just looked at him, and I was like, what the hell? He goes, oh, well, they're just pissed off because I shorted something and they didn't, and I made the bank a significantly amount of money that they did not make their bank.
Security's genius, man, I'm telling you.
He is.
Security's genius.
His instinct for picking out things and doing stuff like that is just unmatched.
Yep, absolutely.
And I think that's why and he's a young man, he's not old.
No.
These are older. These guys were probably in their 70s, late 60s, 70s, and we're both in early, whatever we were.
Yeah, the early 40s, right? Early 40s.
I'm not going to say what
Early
it was.
40s.
But anyway, it's a great deal. So I love what you guys are doing here at the bank, doing that and getting the insight. So let's talk a little bit about some NBA news, bro. And Randy and
I hadn't been keyed up with much, I'll be honest with you.
No. This is interesting. I saw this, and I was like, wait, what? And this blew me away.
What you looking at? Which one?
This is where did the nicknames go?
Yeah, you're not.
Irvin Johnson, he was Magic.
White chocolate.
Kobe.
That's hilarious.
Kobe no, Jason Williams, White Chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
He was.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, he was ridiculous, okay? Now, of course, you can't say some of these names now because it's not PC to call a white guy White Chocolate. That's racist. However,
whatever.
I don't know how that's racist, but
sure.
you know how people are today.
Sure.
D. Wade, Flash, Paul Pierce, The Truth. Then here's today's names. Shea Gillis, SGA. Kevin Durant, KD. Karl Anthony Towns, Cat. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is really the only one.
I put an asterisk by him because that's an old school name.
Yeah, the only one.
He's the only one's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only one.
What was Garnett's name?
KG.
Yeah, no, there was.
KG was.
He had one, but I can't remember what it is.
What was his? Oh my God! I'll think about it when I'm not trying to.
Yeah. I can't remember, but yeah, no, I agree with you.
But anyway, I thought this was kind of cool. SGA voted to 225 MVP by executives and coaches. I thought that was quite a compliment.
Yeah.
That he would be
over
voted
Jokic
by that. over Jokic.
Yeah, and well, got Embiid coming back this year too. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's a huge thing. But they don't know our coach and how he doesn't.
I'm trying to forget about that over the summer.
Yeah. I have. And
And
then, of course, Fever guard Caitlin Clark
she's good, man.
breaks WNBA rookie 3-point record. And this is what's crazy is she did it in 31 games, and the record was set by Ryan Howard at 85 in 34 games. And,
She's pretty good, man.
Yeah, and what I tell people, I try to tell people, I was like, there's a difference, Nathan, between beating a record and breaking a record. Okay? Because people are like, oh, they broke a record. No, he beat that record. Like Jim Brown's all-time rushing record would never be broken. People will beat it.
But it won't. No, well, it's like
he did. Remember, he did 12,000 yards in 9 years.
well, that's like
or 8 years or whatever.
That's
it was.
like Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever gonna beat that.
No, they might.
Oh, I'm sorry, they're not gonna break it.
Right, they'll
Yeah.
beat it. Yes.
Yeah, dude. Plus, he had 300 yards in the bowl game that didn't even count.
Yeah,
and
then,
5 touchdowns.
And then on top of that, the number of games he didn't play the fourth quarter.
No, because they were
4 or 5 games he
Yeah.
didn't play the fourth quarter.
right.
And then the main record to me that I never, ever, ever, we did this, Drew, and I did records that never be broken.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the one of the records that I don't see ever being broke is this.
Kyle Ripken's.
Well, that too, but is the 2,000 yards by O.J. Simpson in 14 games.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
14 games.
They struggled to get it in 17 games, man, or 16
16,
games.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
no.
did it in 14
No.
games. I mean, to me, when you do that, I just don't.
Where do you sit at the home run record then?
Well,
Because Maris did it in 162 games.
are you talking about the
Base-
61 home, 61
Yeah,
runs?
yeah. So Babe Ruth did it in 150, 148,
48, yeah.
100, something like that. And then, Maris did it in 162.
And that's 162 again. It got broken again by.
Well, it got broken by Sammy and Mark McGuire both the
I
same
don't
year.
count those.
You don't count those. What about Barry Bonds? You count that one? That's
They were National League, not American League. It's the American League record. Remember?
yeah.
That's the American League record.
Well, didn't Judge beat?
Judge is the one that broke it.
Didn't he break it last year or
Judge
2
broke
years
it.
ago?
Yeah, he broke it.
Still, dude, Barry Bonds. Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. I'll let you argue on that one, but Barry Bonds, dude, he could have hit 70 home runs without steroids.
Well, this is the thing with that, and this is my issue with baseball, and that whole Barry Bonds thing. He was never caught.
No.
He was never. There was nothing. All it was accusations.
Yeah, never caught. I mean,
Never proven. Never.
Can you read between the
never-
lines?
Never anything. The only thing was his hat size did grow.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. No.
That's their only evidence, and I think in his foot. I think maybe his foot grew too. But to me, that's the only evidence. And my dealing is this: Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds were Hall of Famers
Before.
before steroids.
That's right.
But Roger got caught. Barry did not.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I just don't like it. Like I've said many times, writers and people like that should not have a say on the Hall of Fame.
No, I agree with you.
Okay, but then the downside was like the 100 football NFL 100. How Tyreek Hill was number one. Come on now.
Really?
Come on now.
I didn't see that, but
Yeah,
Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill is not
number
number
one.
one in anything.
He was number one.
That's ridiculous.
He's number one. And I'm like, no, in football, number one is Patrick Mahomes. And you can't.
Oh, they're saying active players, number one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
He's won
I
3
said
Super
you
Bowls.
You can't. He had a down year, but remember, he had more drops, more this, more that, and he still won it.
Patrick-
But here's the thing, though. They do it in week like 14. So it wasn't the end of the year. Not everybody does it. So that had a lot to do with the fact that Patrick Mahomes got screwed over, if that's the word that you want to use.
To me, obviously, he's not. He's not, and he will. It'll take a long time for him to ever get there. But I kind of compare him to Michael Jordan a little bit. When the lights come on,
You talking about Mahomes?
Yes.
Yes.
he's ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what his record is. He gets to the playoffs. I mean, he proved last year, right? People are like, oh, he's not going to win on the road.
He went boom, boom.
Yeah, dude,
Two of the
he's-
toughest places to
Yeah,
play.
without Tyreek Hill, by
Yeah.
the way. And, yeah. So, no, you never bet against Patrick
They
Mahomes.
beat the number 2 seed, the number 1 seed, and number 1 seed.
Yep. Never bet against him.
Yeah, and I think what was the only team to do that was the Giants.
Got me, man.
I think
The year
Giants-
2018
because they beat
when they beat the Patriots.
they beat the Packers.
Not 18. Was it 08?
08.
Was it 08?
No, it was
Or was it 18? It was when Randy Moss was on the Patriots, right?
14.
It's the David Tyree catcher you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember what year that was, but. Did you see the Tom Brady roast, by the way? Did you
That
see
was
it?
the roast.
Oh, my God. That was hilarious, dude.
Dude, he had to get up there and say, "Hey, leave my wife's name out your mouth." I mean, my ex-wife.
Yeah.
Because he got to the point where he was just like, "Okay, guys, come on now."
Dude, Kevin Hart was hilarious in that. And then I thought Randy was great. One of the times it was like, man, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was basically like, how did I play with the best guy and I didn't get a ring? And then Bledsoe over here is in a hospital bed and he gets a ring. That was hilarious.
Well, the thing was, that girl, she was the lady. What's her name? Glazer.
Nikki
Glazer.
Blazer. Yeah,
Glazer.
Yeah, that's right.
And in fact, she's coming. I've got tickets to go see her in Tulsa.
Oh, dude.
And it's so funny is the tickets were cheaper in Tulsa than they were here in Oklahoma City.
That's strange. Yeah, that's strange. I don't.
So I'm like,
you're talking about the BOK Center, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I'll go to Tulsa, and I'm gonna listen to her. Plus, I get to get out of town. Plus, I get to go see my boy.
You going to the Hard Rock?
Restaurant. No. I'm hanging out in the city.
Okay.
I'm hanging out in the city. So, River Spirits.
Okay, River Spirit. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
place to go.
I prefer the Hard Rock.
It's a nice place.
Because the golf course is really Cimarron. The Cimarron is right there, so I love their golf course. But the problem is that it's so far
on the east side
away. Now, you do have a nice place to go and you're gambling. You can be like the commander and, win the money he wins gambling. The rest of us don't really.
We don't win anything.
We're not like that, so. But anyway, that's kind of how I looked at everything, and it was good. But let's talk about your Thunder now. We talked about
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited, man.
Now, when I look at our team and what we're doing, okay, here's our roster. Okay.
We still got Dort.
Well, I think that's a trade piece.
Is that going to be another October taken away from?
I think that's a trade piece.
How many Saturdays of college football has Sam Presti taken away from Oklahoma by a big trade? It's been at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think, because Drew and I talked about this the other day. You could keep both of them, I guess, but
you're paying Lou Dort a lot of money, man.
You're paying Lou a lot of money. You're paying Caruso a lot of money to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, now, Drew made the point, well, you know what, you could put, Dort guards bigger guys. Well, Caruso's guard 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", he's 6'2".
Yep.
He does the exact same thing, except he's smart offensively. He doesn't cost you possessions, and he knows what to do. And Dort doesn't. That's the difference. Now, also on the side of Dort is younger.
He is.
Than him by 5 years, I believe, 6 years.
Something like that.
So he's younger. But my problem is when you look at him in the playing for the Canadian team versus us, he doesn't do the stuff over there that he does with us.
Right.
Because that coach is like, no, we need you to put people in the torture chamber, which I think is a cool name. The torture chamber.
It is, absolutely.
I like that. So you put him in there. We don't need you trying to score. We need you shooting a wide open shot when you're in the corner on the side. But you trying to take the ball to the basket and do all that. We don't want anything to do with that, which is what he does. It kills us.
Don't want that.
But anyway, who would you be your 5? Like I said, the end of the game.
The end of the game or start of the game?
The end of the game, it should be.
Depends on who you're playing.
Well, no, at the end of a game, it should be
SGA,
J-Dub, Chet, every time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then Hartenstein, and then,
man,
to me, the fifth one would be Caruso.
Either Caruso or Eric Wiggins, depending on what you're doing.
If I got to win the game at the end, I'm going to want Caruso. Over Wiggins at the end of the bench. At the end of the game, yes.
So you're saying who are the SGA?
SGA, Dort,
J-Dub.
SGA, J-Dub, Caruso, Hartenstein, Chet.
I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that fifth guy, we've got so many fifth guys you can. I mean, Kaysen, you didn't even talk about Kaysen.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying that if you have, my choice is if I'm taking J-Dub out, I want Kaysen.
Well, again, I think it's going to depend on who you're playing because if they're going 5 small, you don't want Hartenstein and Chet out there.
Well, but most teams aren't going to really do that.
No, I mean, but they could. I mean,
see, the whole thing is, the thing with Hartenstein and Chet, they both can guard the wings.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially you can go 5 out, and Chet could be in the post, and you try to drive to the basket with him in there, that's good luck.
Right.
He's going to alter that. But then you got Hartenstein, you got SGA, you got J-Dub, you got them all crashing the boards to get a rebound.
I think that one move made us one of the most versatile defensive teams in the league.
Which one?
The Hartenstein move.
Over Caruso?
No, just both of them put together.
Yeah,
I mean, well, I like the Caruso move too, but Hartenstein is what we really needed.
Yeah, because here are our stats from last year and the year before. Okay? And these are, like I tell people, this to me, this says everything about the Thunder and when you look at it. And offensive and rebounds. You're 29th.
29th. Wow.
And this was the year before.
And we were actually better on defensive.
Well, offensive.
Yeah.
Still terrible on defensive. We're averaging 12, so we gave up a 0.2 less.
Wow. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
That's horrible. But, yeah, I think you fixed that.
So you fixed that. 100% you fixed that. Now, everything else defensively, and I've said this many times, the Thunder had 3 issues.
3 issues.
You had shooting,
Shooting, wing defender,
wing defenders,
inside
and
presence.
Yes.
We fixed all 3 of those.
Now we are.
Yeah, now we are.
Last year we fixed
That's
2
right.
of the 3.
Right. Now we fixed all 3 of them.
And that's coaching. I'm adding coaching.
So I think we have an excess of I don't know if I want to say talent, but we have an excess of versatility.
Yes.
Versatility. We've got. I know you don't think J-Dub plays that great a defense, but he's a pretty good defender. He's a good team defender.
He's a very good defender.
Not a good individual defender.
Agreed.
He's a good team defender. But if you throw SGA, J-Dub, Caruso, Dort, Wiggins, Wallace. I'm just saying,
I'm
like
not
all
doing Caruso. Oh, you're talking about
I'm just talking about everybody.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, Wiggins,
48 minutes a game,
Jason.
you're going to have at least 2 great perimeter defenders on the floor.
Yes.
And sometimes 3 or 4, depending
Yes.
on where you're going. And you've got Chet, who's obviously a great inside defensive player. And then Hartenstein. I'm telling you, the versatility of this team.
The thing is this, and you and I have talked about this. The move that he made before the deadline to get
Hayward. Hayward, yeah.
Was strictly about getting Hartenstein.
Yeah, because they had the cap space.
I think he had it planned way back then. This is what we're missing. This is what we need, and I'm going to go get this guy. I think that's what Sam did. He made a decision, and I said the second thing was he had no idea that we were going to finish first. If he thought we'd have finished first last year, I think he would have made that move plus another one to get us better.
Yeah.
And I agree 100% with Marketing not signing him because, you got him a 2-year deal. Then you have to give him how much did he get?
God, it was a max.
200
It was
whatever,
250 or 240 or some crazy number.
Some ridiculous
Yeah.
number. And my deal is this: how are you going to match that? Okay.
Well, you can't pay Chet and J-Dub if you do that.
You're right.
And you got to do that.
You got to pay Chet Jada.
Yeah. Got to keep those 3.
You're giving them max dollars, like you and I said, next year. Because even though you'll have one more year,
Right. You still got to extend
you
them.
want to do it early.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
want
want to save yourself.
You're going to save yourself money because the cap's going to go
30 or
up.
40 million.
Yeah,
You're gonna
absolutely.
save yourself quite a bit. And then you won't have to worry about SGA until 2 years later or a year later.
400 million.
He's getting 400 million.
400 million.
He's getting 400 million.
And I'm going to tell you what, if they make another run, he wins MVP. I say Western Conference Finals is probably a good year for me.
Yes, I agree.
I don't think they're there yet. And they don't need any more pieces. I think they just need maturity.
My deal is this: I'm tired of talking about this. The Boston Celtics.
You need coaching.
But Boston Celtics, they needed to replace the coach because of what happened against Miami. Spoelstra killed him.
Yeah.
And what they did is they kept the coach, but what they did is they improved the staff to help him make decisions. And I believe that if you were to add to our staff, they would have said, "You're not challenging that play with SGA. You're not challenging."
Well, SGA knows whether he hit him or not.
And all you got to do is ask him.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
He didn't. I'm with you.
So to me, what are you making a decision on? Are you just trying? Because you've got 70% of win rate or whatever. That has nothing to do with Game 6 on the road. If he makes all 3 free throws, you're still down 1. You have a timeout. You got to play the run.
Yeah.
What my deal is this: I'm still upset with Jay Will. And I think we're going to try to get him on the air. By the way,
Really?
this year for some shows.
Interesting. That'd be great.
And my thing with him on that, bro, you gave up offensive rebound, bro. And I love me some Jay Will.
Oh, I do too.
I'm still upset about that.
I do too.
Bro, we're up 1 with 30 seconds to go, and you give up an offensive rebound on a free throw?
Can't do it. Can't do it.
The frustration level with me to that is extremely high. So I'm a little perturbed at Jay for that stuff. But
Who's your starting lineup?
My starting lineup is SGA, J-Dub, Dort, You don't want Caruso, but I think you can't. That'll mess Dort's head up. Dort, Chet, and Hartenstein.
Yeah, see, I'm with you. I think Hartenstein's
And
starting.
just to kind of see what you do, especially against Denver, the first game.
Oh,
by the way, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and go over our schedule so we can talk about that. Because we still, next Wednesday night, is going to be our first Thunder show.
Oh, is it already?
Wow. Well, because we got to do, who we drafted, what happened, and start previewing every week, and the moves are going to be made up to that. Because, hell, our first game is, we'll just see.
When's our preseason start? September?
Yeah. I'll show you this. Well, October.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, we want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our boys up. They love to be behind the scenes. So if you're going to do a new complex or if you have a water treatment plant in your city or county, hit those guys up. They're fantastic. Collaborative Logic, they'll take care of you if you have needs for computers or software to make your office run smoother or website design. In fact, they got our website up and running again, and it was down for a little bit. And then Oak Grove Trucking, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand, hit my boy Jose up. He'd love to take good care of you. And then, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the OKC area. Or you can go visit their website and pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can come into one of their 5 locations, the main bank here at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic
downtown Yukon.
Oh, man, you got that down, don't you? I like
did.
that. That was a nice little transition into that. You did really good on that. Yeah.
I just can't do anything else, apparently.
Oh, my God. Why do you have to why? We were doing good, and you had to do that.
That's okay, man.
And by the way, they finally stopped playing Rock the Root.
Rock the Root.
Rock the Root. Here in Yukon is going on today. Right? Tell us a little bit about Rock the Root, because they finally stopped playing.
I don't know who the bands are this year. I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with it. But this is a once a year. It's an annual thing. They block off Route 66 from it's about 5 blocks, I think. And they have just a big outside concert. It's really
and
kind
food.
of and food. Oh man, the food.
The food is good.
Food. Grady's has got all kinds of nice drinks over there. And
wait a minute, we need some pub for that. We're pub at Grady's.
Yeah.
Well, he does take care of me on cocktails. So
no, he's good. He's good. They have all kinds of games. I mean, they have food and good music. I mean, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. I usually enjoy myself up from the Commander's patio.
The balcony up there. The Y&B balcony.
Yeah, have maybe 1 or 2. Yeah. He started putting the crown away, though. Oh, that's crazy.
I can't confirm nor deny any of that.
But anyway, Rock the Root is going on tonight. So, guys, come on up to Yukon and enjoy yourself for some outdoor music, some food, fun. Bring the kids. It's a good time. And, of course, the bank is here for that. So, I'm excited about that. So, we're pumped up. And then, of course, Elm Grove Clothing. I'm getting me a new suit.
This is a new one, man. I haven't been on since you got this one.
Well, he's a good friend of mine, OSU guy, of course, played there at OSU.
Of course.
So,
of course.
Anyway, you can hit our guy up, and here are the numbers and here's the information about getting me close. So I'm getting a new suit for the oh, Lord. Get a new suit coming up. So contact my guy at El Grove Traffic.
Oh.
There he goes.
Look who we got.
There we go, what?
Where's it? Oh, there's the executive director.
Yeah, executive director. I got to know how to hook all this stuff up, right?
Executive director, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I think I've self-titled myself that. I mean, actually, I think he titled me that. I'm good with it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. And I'm not lying when I say there's only been one other person that's hosted this show besides you.
Okay, that's co-host, not executive director.
No, you host. I hosted, not co-hosted. I hosted that day. Thank you very much.
So you're an additional host of the show.
I'm everything on the show.
Oh my!
Except for the main talent. Right? Except for the main talent.
Commander, would you like to say something to that, or are you just going to let this boy just come out?
I'm just waiting for Drew to call in.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him.
He hasn't. We sent it out to him. He has not done anything. We haven't heard from him. Now, he did do Drew's picks. Well, that's why I was waiting for him. Here are his picks for today. I guess we can comment on them, can't we?
I'm sure the Braves are in there. Man,
here's his picks for today.
I didn't even look, and I knew the Braves were in there.
The Huskers, probably.
Yeah, he's got the Braves, the money line minus 135, or excuse me, 136. The Brewers minus 135. The Dodgers, of course, my Dodgers minus 146. And then he's got the over 11.5 for the Marlins and the Rockies plus 100. And football, though.
He doesn't have the Huskers.
Oh, he's got North Carolina in there. Of course,
he's got North Carolina.
Oh, Lincoln. junior high team that probably
No, he does not have
can
that.
get a win.
But that's what he has on here. This is Drew's picks for today, and Coastal Carolina. So the only games that I really had, I have Colorado against North Dakota State tonight.
Yeah, that'd be a good
That's
one.
going to be a good game. I cannot
They
wait.
got
to see.
what's the guy's name last year? Played 2 ways that he got hurt, and is he back?
Travis-
Is he back
Travis
this year?
Hunter? Yes.
That'd be good. That'd be
Yes,
good to watch him.
He and Deion's son are gone this year. They're
Mm-hmm.
both gone. Don't you think, Randy?
Yep.
And how do you? Okay, we had a conversation, and we're going to talk about this again tomorrow. But we had a conversation about how I think Jerry Jones is going to hire Deion and then draft his son as their quarterback.
Nah.
Why do you say no?
I mean, I could see it.
Well, at least drafting his son.
Well, according to Drew, Dallas is going to win it all this year, so they won't fire McCormick.
I mean, I had this argument with a Cowboys fan the other day, man. And I said, you know what?
You know,
the
I
Cowboys
think-
would be the team for me if I wanted to either not get to the playoffs every year or get there and lose in the first round.
That's right.
You know, I better get out of here before Drew calls.
Well, my deal is this: do you pay him 60 whatever million? I don't know. I mean,
Sanders? Ooh.
no.
Are you talking about?
Dak.
Dak,
Oh, God,
Sanders
no.
is on a rookie
God, no.
contract.
No. You don't pay Dak $60 million.
60 plus.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah. But to me, if he leaves the Cowboys, his chances in the future as far as broadcasting, which is what they step up, are done. If he leaves there, his future, now he's going to make his money, so I guess it doesn't matter. But he
Right.
better hold on to it because what does Tony Romo make? 14
Oh,
million,
jeez.
16
Well, Tom
million?
Brady's making 20, isn't he? I mean, he hasn't even got on the air yet, and he's making 20.
But isn't that what Dak is making? I mean, Tony's making, right? Was it 17?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 17 million to do work. How many days a week does he work? I mean, how many weeks? a
2
year?
or 3,
20?
maybe.
20 weeks a year?
Probably.
So, I was just talking about that. So, anyway, Randy, here's our schedule. So, we get you done, and we'll let you go here in seconds once we do this. The Thunder's first 10 games, which I thought was
I told you what I thought. They'd be 10-0 if they had Waters.
But then we wouldn't have A.J. Mitchell.
Do you guys want to go over the schedule or not? Or y'all just want to throw out this?
Let's go over the schedule.
agreed with
10 and 0. I think 7 and 3.
Let's see. Bulls win,
8-2.
Hawks win, Spurs win, Blazers win, Clippers go either way.
That's back to back. And we played the Clippers back to back because on the 11th game, we played the Clippers after Golden State.
Rockets at home, at the
On the
Nuggets. We play at the Nuggets twice in the first 10.
This schedule was strange.
I think we're 7 and 3,
I
8 and
agree.
2. 7, 3, 8 and 2.
What about you, Randy?
I agree.
That first Nuggets game, that to me,
I think that's
gonna
an L.
They want to get us really bad.
I think that's an L. First game's an L.
Yeah.
But then I think we go 8 and 1,
After that, so
7 and 2.
What is your? I'm thinking. My thing is this: 7 and 3 minimum. 8 and 2 would be fantastic.
I think we lose the Nuggets. We lose probably maybe at the Clippers.
You're gonna lose a game that we probably shouldn't lose.
Probably lose at the Clippers.
But our home schedule, you should beat the Hawks. We should beat the Spurs. Is the game that worries me.
You should beat
No,
them.
that game worries me.
But you got to
It
beat
just
them.
does. But I
At home,
understand
you
that.
got to beat
I
them.
understand that, but that worries me. You have the Hawks at home, the Spurs at home, the Magic at home, the Rockets at home, and Golden State at home, and then the game right after that. After that is the
Yeah.
Clippers at home.
You got to beat those teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, what do you think home schedule, Randy, of those 5? 4 and 1, 5 and 0.
you should be 5 and 0.
Should be 5-0, but they'll be 4-1. They'll get upset by somebody.
That's what I think.
Rockets probably.
The Rockets scare me.
The Rockets always
Magic
play us tough.
always
Magics are
plays us.
tough, but we always play good against the Magic.
We win barely, but we don't play good.
Yeah. So, what is your thought?
Curry just re-signed with.
Yeah, he signed a
Golden
1-year
State.
extension
Oh, he did?
today, $62 million. Yep, I saw that.
What is the money gonna? What is the deal with that? So, what is SGA gonna make? 80 million?
Oh yeah, 5-year,
5 years.
400. That's 80 million.
That's 80 million.
Yeah.
Because that new TV contract kicks in.
Well, that just means those tickets are going to go.
Yeah. By the way, who is your? If you had the last 5 on the bench, the last 5 in the last 3 minutes of the game, who do you got, Randy? I've got Hartenstein, Chet, Jada, Caruso, and SGA.
Who was your first one?
Hartenstein.
Yeah, because that would give us some height.
To go with Chet, because they can both defend the wing
Yeah.
or perimeter, however you want to
He'd
look
be
at
the
it.
only one that, depends who they're playing. Because, he'll play two defensive players depending on who they're playing.
Yeah, you throw Caruso and Dort out there together.
Well, my problem is I don't want Dort at the end of every game. He's going to make a bonehead.
But he's going to put him out there.
He's going to make a bonehead play. I don't want him there.
I think he'll be traded.
Yeah, you can't pay your secondary defender. You can't pay him $18 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to. I mean, Caruso. I mean, to me, I think maybe it's a look and see with both of them.
Yeah.
Right? Like look and see who fits better.
Well, okay, Randy, we're going to say this now. You go after this. Caitlin Clark, what is your real opinion about her? How good is she the Steph Curry of the WNBA?
Oh, yeah, because, shooting range and that, good or bad, and they, just like Curry, the fans like her.
Yep.
And they'll follow, you look at the attendance, she's, 100-something thousand ahead of the next closest player.
And that's home or road.
Yeah.
Home or road.
A lot of the away games, just like Las Vegas moved their game to an 18,000 seat arena and
Yeah.
it was packed. Who was doing that now? Washington did that. Somebody
else did that same too. Yeah, they had to move to the NBA arena.
Yeah, because of
because of her.
and good or bad about it, she can shoot. She brings in the fans, and that's what they need.
That's what they've been needing.
I told him I forgot I got to go to the game Sunday. I just realized it was Sunday. The Wings, Dallas Wings, and Caitlin's going to be there on
I
Saturday.
feel so bad
Sunday.
for you. I feel so bad for you.
I got to go to Dallas for watch a women's basketball game.
With Caitlin Clark.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel
I
bad.
invited Randy to go, but
I don't feel bad for you.
I invited Randy to go, but the wife had plans for him. So
Last time I went down there, I didn't even go to the ball game.
See, I think he
do we have to
invited
bring
you.
that up? Do we have to bring that up?
Did he invite you because he knew you couldn't go, or?
Really?
No,
I mean,
I had
hey, at least you
tickets.
get the invite.
But he sold my tickets, and then,
At least you get the invite, man.
No, then you got into a fight.
Well, they say.
Was it started by you, though?
No, him.
The
Just
Texas Longhorn head
Cheerleader.
cheerleaders, she likes me because of that. So,
Yes, well, she liked you. She passed away.
yeah.
so, but at least you get the invite, right? I mean, me and Drew we're sitting out here on a limb with, I just did this at the Dallas Mavericks game.
I like him a lot better than I do.
Well, I'm sure I have no doubts. But
Clearly.
Luckily, I had him with me because there was 4 of them, and I could have taken 3, but I needed a.
That's what he said.
they needed the four.
He goes, hey, I need you. I'm like, what? He goes, well, you got the one. I'll go, there's 4 of me. He goes, oh, I got these 3. I'm like, who are you? And this is at what 11 when I was about
that
12:31.
That was.
Because
in
the
the
OU game
fourth
was at
quarter.
11.
Yeah, it was at 11.
So,
It was in
so
the
2
fourth
o'clock.
quarter.
And needless to say, we had been drinking for,
No. Hey, by the way, I thought the doctor said you weren't supposed to drink anymore.
this was back in the day.
Okay. All
Or
right.
drink any less.
Or any less, right? Not anymore, just any
Well,
less.
my liver has recovered.
Well, that's
And so since it's recovered.
so. Yeah, just go ahead and kill it again, right?
No, it's recovered. It's fine now.
Okay.
So now I have another 40 years to drink on it. Wait, 30 years.
I don't think that's the way it works, man. I'm just saying.
Go ahead and say something, Randy. You know you want to. Go ahead.
Bad thing is Mayfield and Hale's supposed to be in town, and
When are they coming?
I don't know. Last time got me in a lot of trouble.
No, last time, unfortunately, he calls my phone. He goes, hey, these guys are here. Well, I've got to work right now. You can't call me right now. I'm working.
Well, we work in my office.
Yeah, you're working your arms. Let me have another drink. Let me have another drink.
Hey, 12-ounce curls is a real thing,
Yeah.
man.
Pretty good.
That's got a good looking orange shirt the man got on. He must be an Aggie. The dude, the orange and black shirt on that man with the good, beautiful orange and black on right there. He must be an OSU guy. He's got some style with that orange and black. Oh, we love. Hey,
My orange is a little bit better looking than
oh, you one of those trash people. You one of them red people. We don't talk to y'all. One of them trash people.
the Texas Longhorn alumni.
Oh,
God.
that's even
Oh,
worse.
God. You actually admit that and everything?
Okay, here's.
admitting that?
I don't want to say this in front of two
Are you
OSU
really
guys.
admitting that?
Hey, I played golf at the University of Texas.
Okay, that's golf.
I got 2 national championships.
Is that a sport?
Hey, I'm going to say your school probably thinks it is because they promoted a golf coach to athletic director.
Score that South and Texas North.
You said golf. When you speak on mistake,
you're
raise
right.
your
That
voice.
is the universe. That is the universe.
Texas North.
Yeah, University of Texas.
Oh,
Norman.
yeah, that's Norman. Yeah, 100%.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
No.
No, that won't. He's one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of
There
them.
you go.
yeah, but that.
Everybody's good at the University of Texas.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right, bro?
It's okay, man. That's all right.
Here, let me get the knife out of your back.
That's all right. That's all right. I mean, how many Big 12 championships did they win? 2,
You guys
3,
stay out,
maybe
bro.
2. How many do you win? Like 15, 16?
Oh, my God. I'm done. Anything else?
I mean, they hadn't had a good coach since Mac Brown, so I don't want to hear it.
Anything else you want to talk before we get off air?
I don't know if I can talk after that. That guy was a bunch of. I mean, he's talking about golf national championships. Well, I'll start talking about gymnastics national
I
championships.
love
It's
it.
about the same thing.
You know, say, wait a minute. You know,
Hey, softball, man. Don't lie about softball.
oh, wait. Shh. Ellis is walking in.
Ellis is walking in.
I know you're going to say something. Go ahead, Ellis. Go ahead and get out of the way. You know, it's bad. I don't live here anymore. I still run into the same people I know. I don't know what that is.
Yes.
But anyway, anything you want to say, executive director, before we get out?
No, I think I'm good.
Well, I appreciate you actually
Less is
coming
more.
on air. Now, next Wednesday and every Wednesday night, we're going to start doing the Thunder Show.
Okay. All right.
And we'll get that ready and get it going. Can you make it on Wednesdays? Is that good for you?
I think so, yeah.
You know? Can you have your daughter
So
on
the
sometime?
daughter started her cheerleading this week, right, for the youth football team in Mustang. Dude, that's fun. I mean, it's fun. I mean, the football part of it. I hadn't gone to a game like on that level, high school, college. Really?
I didn't say, did I say anything? Nothing came,
pointed.
no words.
You
I
did.
pointed. I did not speak.
Did you know 90% of communication is nonverbal, right?
Yes, but I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to say anything. That's the
I
whole
was
point. It's been a long time since I've actually done anything with sports outside of Thunder games, and it's fun, man. I had a blast.
Well, you know, this is, MC Sports Network, so we
I get that. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like it was fun. So
I just asked a simple question. You ain't got to get all defensive about it. I just asked a question.
talking about?
See how it is, everybody
You pointed
says? See how the executive
because
director
you
is?
wanted me to get defensive. That's why you. I like how you act like you never have anything to do with any argument or fight.
Everybody who knows me knows that I never talk
You're an
trash.
instigator. You're an
I
instigator.
never do anything. I'm sweet and innocent,
Yeah, no, you're not.
angelic.
No. Wow. Somebody's lying to you, man.
Oh, Carson. Do I even want to know what he said? Carson, do I want to pull this up right now?
Probably
Let me
not.
see.
Let's wait till we get off air to do that.
Oh, okay. We're supposed to promote the Chamber Golf Tournament, September 13th, 7:30 a.m. Oh, we're doing it back in El Reno again because the last time we did El Reno, I had to avoid the
Is El Reno
tornado.
really? Yeah, never mind. I'll leave El Reno alone.
Be nice. Yes, yes, Carson, I'm in. So love to play golf. Anyway, hey, everybody, we want to thank the YNB. Want to thank Carolyn. You saw where Carolyn was over there. She didn't come over here. You saw where she's over
Yeah.
at the teller.
Well, she doesn't want.
She didn't want-
doesn't want you after her, man.
Oh, that's my big sister, bro.
Well, I know, but you're still an instigator, no matter who it is.
I don't mess with her. That's my big sister, bro. I take care of her, bro. You, on the other hand, that's totally different. Randy, well, no, I'm nice to him right now, so I got to be nice to him. So I gotta have no choice. Joe, yeah, the horn man, yeah, I don't have to be nice. Yeah, so, but everybody else, I got to be nice to.
And let me ask you something. I've been debating this. If you have an HR problem with HR, that's not really an HR problem, is it?
No.
I didn't think so either. They keep telling me, because I keep giving Katrina crap, and they're saying I'm an HR violation. But if it's an HR problem with HR, it's technically not an HR problem.
You think I'm going to get in trouble with my goddaughter?
No.
Okay. She is
Everybody else, but-
she's always right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's what I'm going.
All right.
That's what I'm going.
All right.
Hey, Trina is always right. Sable, always right. Carolyn, always right. Tammy, 100%
Oh, let me tell you about
always right.
I felt kind of bad the other day because I you know how the setup is upstairs, right? Okay, so I was fixing to go in the executive offices. I went in and Tammy was coming out of the bathroom, and I stood behind the door so she couldn't see me from either glass. And she opened the door, and she jumped 5 feet.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Hey, Tammy, do never give him any more candy. Do not let him go in your candy dish, okay? Don't let the man in your candy dish. That's what I got to say about that. But anyway, we want to thank everybody. Hey, good seeing you again. Appreciate it. Ellis, bye. Don't come over here talking trash. Yeah, let's go. We already know you're going to start
I had
something.
an ugly shirt over there, man. Golly.
That's
look
a
at
beautiful
that ugly
orange and black shirt over there, man. What's wrong
That's
with
ugly. Golly.
Loser.
Loser.
Loser, as my kids do. Loser, and you're small.
I'm small.
That's what they do to me.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, thank you for doing this edition and watching us and paying attention. And we want to thank you for your support of always for what we're doing here at the Unpopular Hour. Everybody stay dry. Hey, and remember, Rock the Root. They're playing right now.
They are playing right now.
We've got another band over there warming up for tonight. So, hey, come check it out. What time does it start? 7?
7, I
7
think.
o'clock?
6:37, something like
Come
that.
down. It's a good time. Food, drinks, everything is fantastic. Grady's there if you want to get cocktails. Remember, bring your ID. Bring your ID, 100%.
Your real ID.
The real. Everybody have a